All right, so let's talk about returning responsibility to the children in our lives. What this means is that we do not do for children what they are perfectly capable of doing for themselves. Um, and what I mean by that is, I'm sure you all have had kids come to you and say, Mommy, do this. Mommy, can you do that? Mommy, what should I, wear? What should I play? What should I draw? What should I, whatever, right? And so they're looking for us to guide and direct them, which is fine if it really is something that they need our help with, right? But I'm sure we all have kids of various ages, and so their capabilities are going to differ based on their age and their development. Um, but when, like my child comes to me and says, Mommy, put on my pants, put on my shirt for me, instead of saying, sure, which, it really isn't a big deal to help my child put her shirt on or her pants on. But if I instead return that responsibility to her, what that tells her is, well, you're capable of doing that yourself. You don't need my help, right? And that will build their confidence, that will empower them and encourage them that they are capable, that they don't have to depend on me to do things. Or to do everything, right? And so, what I would say to my child is, oh, well, that sounds like something that Quinn can do. Quinn's my daughter. Um, you know, Mommy, Mommy, put the lid on my cup. Oh, well, you want me to do that, but that's something that Quinn knows how to do. Um, and most of the time, she's like, oh, yeah, okay. And then she'll do it herself, right? It's usually not that big of a battle because it's a reminder to her, oh, I'm a big girl. Like I do know how to do that. And what you'll find is a lot of these like catchphrases or a lot of the things that you find yourself saying over and over, your kids will start saying them to you as well. And I hear my mom popping out of my mouth at different times as an adult as well. So I know that that is true. But it is especially funny. It makes me giggle and laugh when my kids come up to me and they're, saying the phrases that I say with them as their parent. So I will ask my kids to do something, especially my daughter. The sass is strong with that little one. But she'll say, I think that's something mommy can do. And I'm like, ooh, touche. So anyways, it'll come back, but that's, it's cute. It makes me giggle, but it also helps me know that they're listening, they hear me, and the words that I'm saying to them are important and they matter. And, it really is helping to build that confidence and encouragement within themselves, right? And so, one thing that I would do in the playroom as a therapist with kids, and I do with my kids sometimes as well when we're playing or whatever. I use this all over the place, not just with my kids, but anyways, someone will say, what should I draw? What should I play? What should we do? They want you to decide. And so a key phrase that Dr. Landreth teaches is, well, in here you get to decide. And so I might say to a student or to my own child, well, it's your picture. You get to decide what to draw, or you get to decide what color to color it. You get to decide what to name your stuffed animal. It's your stuffed animal. Um, you know, if I'm playing with our kids, and I'll talk more about that in another short video, but doing like a special playtime or where it's just one-on-one playtime with my kids, I try to not direct that or tell them how to play or what to play. And I'll just say to them, oh, well, this is our special playtime, so you get to decide what to play. You get to choose. And so you put that back on them and again helps them make decisions, right? We want to encourage that. Helps them just feel empowered and in control, especially because most of the rest of their life is not in their control, right? And so, if we can find these little moments where we can return that responsibility, let them kind of direct what's going on in that moment, then that is just going to encourage them, empower them, build their confidence, build their self esteem, and, just help them develop into confident, encouraging, kind, self-regulated human beings, right? And so, yeah, try that out. Return that responsibility back to them. We don't have to make all the choices for our kids, you know. And again, going back to the choice making, a lot of these tie into each other. So it could be, uh, Mommy, I'm hungry for breakfast. Oh, well, what do you choose to eat? And if, I don't know, Mommy, what should I eat or whatever, right? It's like, oh, well, you can decide, right? And then if they keep going on and on, it's like, okay, well, do you choose to have yogurt and fruit? Do you choose to have some toast? Do you choose to have whatever your choices may be, right? Eggo waffles or whatever. And then so they all kind of tie in and play, their own role in that building confidence and self-esteem. Okay, so oh, well, this morning you get to choose what to eat for breakfast. What do you choose? Um, so again, if our children come to us, they ask us to do something that they are perfectly capable of. If we do that for them, the kind of subliminal message that we are sending to them is that they need us, they depend on us, to make these decisions. And so, we want them to learn and grow and know that they don't need us to make every decision in their life, right? They are not weak. They are strong. They are smart. They are capable of making these choices. And so it's a hard thing to switch our brains from just saying, oh, yeah, sure, here, I can do that, to, oh, well, that's something that Quinn knows how to do. That's something that little Johnny knows how to do. You don't need mommy's help, right? And one thing that my daughter also likes to say, which is kind of cute, I don't even need your help, right? And sometimes I'll say that with her as well when she does something, and I will be like, oh, you just got dressed all by yourself. You don't even need my help. And she just beams with pride, like, I did get myself dressed. I don't need your help, right? And so it really just boosts that confidence. And again, it's just so cute to hear them saying our phrases back to us. um, so try that out. Return responsibility to your kids. We don't want to be doing for children what children are perfectly capable of doing for themselves. Okay? Awesome. Hopefully that makes sense. Try it out. Let me know what you think.